Multiversus just seems to keep getting bigger and better as the days get closer. Let's have a little talk about the newest trailer released. So today, us as MVPs, Multiverse players, got a new trailer, basically just showing us like gameplay and like characters, existing characters, new characters, characters that haven't even been leaked before, have all come to light in this trailer. It is so exciting. It's so like. I just want it to be the 28th. Currently recording this, we have 8 days left. 8 days left, and we can finally play this game. I'm pretty sure it's 8. I'm not sure. Have to relook at that, but I'll put it up on the screen now, just in case I made a mistake. If I didn't, then yeah, the 28th. But on seeing Jason, right there we go. There's the big name. Jason is confirmed to be coming. We've seen him in the trailer. Jason is coming to Multiversus when the game fully releases. Why is this exciting? Because this means now that they aren't fully targeted towards a child-friendly audience, and what I mean by that is like predominantly like the more childish type of side, which is exciting for the future, because we could be seeing like even more like horror characters, that are locked in with Warner Brothers. We could be like, I don't even know, man. I'm just so gassed to just see what they do in the future, really. But yeah, as I said in this video, we are gonna just talk about the trailer, my thoughts on it, like the look of it, everything like that. So yeah, if you do end up enjoying this video, and if you are new, please like and subscribe, and yeah, turn on the post notifications. So to begin with, of course, I'm pretty sure there's a new game engine. Don't quote me on that, but it looks very, very new. Like the animations and stuff looks very modern. It just looks good, right? It just looks good. They've gone from like a kind of mid-looking, like it looked decent. Don't get me wrong, but compared to like modern games and stuff, it just, I don't know. But now, after seeing this, and of course it's going to be cartoony, it's not going to be super realistic, because obviously Warner Brothers specialize most of the time in like that kind of thing, like cartoony type of stuff. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. Like that they specialize in that type of thing, which yeah. But it's so good to finally have a contender. Is that the right word? Competitor. Sorry, one of those ones. To Smash Bros. Because for so long, the 2D platform fighter scene has basically just been Smash Bros. It's just been Smash Bros for years and years. Let's be honest, Nintendo has for years now held that title as like the best 2D like fire game. If anyone comments in the comments Brawlhalla, I'm just going to ignore that, because I'm going to pretend the game doesn't exist, and I'm going to pretend that I didn't buy the Comfy Planet expansion pack. That happened. Allegedly, I think. There's no proof, unless you guys want me to play Brawlhalla, in which case, why do you want me to suffer? But no, realistically, Brawlhalla's not terrible, but come on, compared to Smash Bros, it's like, it's pretty not great, okay? But now we have Multiversus. I genuinely think this game could be promising, as long as it doesn't, I don't know, there's just very small things that us as like a community need to not be too harsh on, if that makes sense. Yes, they've had time to build a game. We've established that. They brought out the beta. One of the good things, right? I was going on those different tangents. I've not actually like written anything down. This is all top of my head. Warner Brothers games, or whatever you want to call them, right? They released the beta first of all. They released the beta, left it there for a bit. When the numbers started to drop and people started to die off, they said, right, let's take it away. Let's go back and work on it. And that is really promising. And that's probably to most people, that's just like, it's just the beta, that happens. But what Warner Brothers have done is they've actually, rather than taking it away and then you just forgot about it, just left it and just left as a dead game, or just continue to let it keep on dying. That's not an English sentence. Basically, they didn't allow the game to just die instantly. That's it, you're gone, no thank you. Have people forgotten about it? Honestly, I'm gonna say Some people, of course, have, right? I myself, for a little bit, did. But no, but see, again, I didn't, because it was always there on my PlayStation library. I always downloaded it every couple of weeks, and then because what happened, right, is I would download it, and then I'd realize that the servers were gone, and I'd play the training for a little bit, but obviously that's kind of boring because you can't play online. And then I'd delete it again, and then you'd forget, and then you'd redo it, you know. But now, honestly, I'm just glad that they've taken the time. And also, unlike certain companies, which I won't mention, that make sports games, I'm not going to mention names, but they have no community like voice. It's just radio silence until August, September time when the new one comes out. Again, I'm not mentioning names. But with Warner Brothers games, I want to see my first experience with a Warner Brothers made game. No, Lego Harry Potter was, but that's technically TT Games. I don't know. My point is, they seem to have been communicating very well. Like, if you scroll through their X page, which I'm sure I'll put something up here. If not, then go do it. Just go on X or Twitter. No, I call it X. No one calls it X. Go on Twitter and go on the Multiversus page, and you will see there's pretty regular things. Obviously, in between the time of like them closing and that, it wasn't that regular because there was no game to play. But they did enough, if that makes sense. They did enough, and that's really something to look forward to for like future bugs, glitches. I feel like they're gonna really knuckle down on that and not rush it, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of companies nowadays, they just like make a game, boom, done, and it gets hyped to like a month, couple weeks, and then it's just dead because they don't actually think, like they don't take time to like properly iron out the creases and make a good quality game that will last. But yeah, I don't think this is going to happen with Multiversus. I really don't. And also, this is exciting because this gives me something. This is a topic for a whole video, right? A whole other video. Funko Fusion is also a game coming out soon. Again, I'll talk about that in a different video if you guys want me to. I'm really excited for that one as well. But yeah, what I was going to say is, like, at this point, I don't think for a long time we've not had this many games coming out that are like, you know, games that are, what's the word, like interesting, or like the games that look like, oh, I might actually want to play that. You know, there's so many games that like nowadays release for like 70 quid like annually, and you're like, oh yeah, that one's come out, yay. Then have to wait a whole other year, oh, that one come out. And then every now and then you get a little indie game that might be alright that comes out on PS Plus or Game Pass. No one uses Game Pass, you know, because no one uses Xbox. But my point is, there's very little like competition with like the big games. Like Smash Bros is always at the top, FIFA is always at the top, NBA, and like, you know, like it's always the big games. Where's the little games?